Hey there guys, Saber here. Welcome back to Blade Radio. Here we're always pushing the pedal when it comes to bringing you the best mix of driving music and high quality, value for money car products and services.
You got Edge right here too, and you are absolutely right, Saber. It's all here under one roof. And what's more, our friendly and attentive staff is always on hand to give you expert advice on the latest car products available.
Of course, Blade offers top industry brands like Sparco, 3M, Dub, Meguiar's, Pioneer, Mothers, Garment, and many more, all of course at a very reasonable price.
We hope you enjoy your visit here at Blade Auto Center. Meanwhile, let's get right back to the music. Keep it here and always remember, if it's Blade, it's better. Shout out to all of you out there. This is DJ Edge of Blade Radio, coming straight to your speakers for the ultimate listening experience.
Hello to all the listeners, DJ Saber here. As always, we've got only the best mix of driving music and the widest collection of car accessories and car care services under one roof for you.
That is absolutely right, Saber. So, go ahead, look around, browse through the aisles, and talk to our friendly staff. You'll surely find what you're looking for here at Blade Auto Center.
Meanwhile, let's get right back to the music.
Only here on Blade Radio.
This is Blade Radio. Blade Radio. You're listening to Blade Radio. Blade Radio. You're listening to Blade Radio. Blade Radio. This is Blade Radio.
All right, welcome to another episode of our Daily Drive. And how you doing, mga Bladers? Hope you're having a great day so far. Everyday tips for the everyday driver. My name is Neil Almighty from Mellow 94.7. In today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about fuel economy. And later on, we'll talk about some really, really cool accessories for your car. All right, so again, I'd like to invite you to like, subscribe, and follow, and click on that bell icon for notifications. Blade Auto Center on YouTube, Facebook, Lazada, and Shopee. Again, it's as easy as searching for Blade Auto Center. Anyway, let's kick things off with our daily drive right after this.
Blade Radio Live would like to thank the following sponsors. Dub Project, Hero Motorcycle Accessories, Micromagic Premium Car Care, Sparco Racing Accessories, Pioneer, Transcend, Bosch, Virtua, Type S. If you like the programs at Blade Radio, please support our sponsors. And now, let's get back to our regular program.
All right, welcome back. Let's start things off with some industry news. And before that, of course, I'd like to remind you again to like, subscribe, and follow our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Shopee, and Lazada, Blade Auto Center. Let's start things off with some industry news. Starting off with Kia Philippines. They are good to go for 2021. And at the first virtual roundtable with local media, the Philippines, Kia Philippines President, Mr. Manny Aligada, is projecting to hit triple-digit sales growth this year, hopefully doubling their market share in the automotive industry. And they will also attempt, or well, they said they will launch 2 new models this year. And they've also committed to improve parts availability, enhanced service quality, and lead time with real-time technical support using a remote diagnosis system, and thereby offering you a lower cost of ownership. And this is just some of the things they've committed on top of the Promise to Care program, where you are assured of a worry-free experience ownership with a 5-year warranty or 160,000 kilometers, whichever comes first, for your Kia car. And that comes with 24/7 roadside assistance, which is free for the first 5 years. Moving on, Skyway Stage 3 is toll-free for medical frontliners. Ramon Ang, president of San Miguel Corporation, said that frontliners in the battle against COVID-19 pandemic will be using the newly opened Skyway 3 for free indefinitely, the same way they've been allowed to use all of San Miguel Corporation's expressways toll-free since the pandemic hit the country last year. Honda Philippines launches their one-day paint repair, and this is supposed to give you your car back a lot quicker than before. Yep, and it provides a fast and reliable paint repair that could be finished within 24 hours. It'll enable your vehicle to be released hopefully within the same day, but this all depends on the damage and the color of the vehicle. This program utilizes a special technique to repair this specific area of a panel with minor scratches or a dent without removing it. So this is available at 5 Honda branches: Honda Cars Quezon City, Honda Cars Manila, Honda Cars Cavite, Honda Cars Tarlac, and Honda Cars Pangasinan so far. Now, to know more about this, you can check out their website, www.hondafil.com. All right, moving on. Shangan Motors Philippines gives you 5 reasons why you should get a Shangan. And first is you'll get the 5-year warranty or 150,000 kilometer warranty, whichever comes first. Number 2, they have the Shangan Fast Lane or the ASAP 60, meaning you will get 2 service technicians to work on your car, and they guarantee the job will be finished in 60 minutes or it's free. And on your first year or first 20,000 kilometers, you get preventive maintenance labor is free, and you just need to schedule your PMS appointments every 6 months or 10,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. They offer also the third reason, maintenance parts availability. You're assured of all parts being available for your Shangan vehicle, or you get them for free. So it's an industry first from Shangan Philippines. Number 4, they've got roadside assistance and free towing for Shangan vehicle owners. And number 5, you've got chat with a 24/7 technician and parts center. And all you got to do is go to their facebook.com/shanganphil, the official Facebook page, and you will get information that you need for your vehicle. Moving on, Photon is showcasing their modern jeepneys at the Manila Commercial Vehicle Show and Philippine Public Transport Convention. That's happening now until the 30th. If you'd like to, you can register online at www.manilacvs.com. The local government unit, or the local government of Chaon, has chosen the Isuzu Travis, and they got 25 units of the truck from Isuzu Philippines Corporation, and these will be used in emergency response and rescue functions. For Mitsubishi this time, Oryx Rental has chosen their L300, and they got 128 units. Oryx Rental Corporation will use these L300s to service their clients. If you'd like more information about the L300 with a new and improved engine, because it has been around for a while, you can just go to mitsubishi-motors.com.ph. Congratulations to Suzuki Philippines for increasing their market share last year in 2020. They now hold last year, at the end of last year, they were holding 6.3% market share. And these were contributed by the Ertiga, the Suzuki Carry, and the newly introduced Espresso, which was actually launched right before the lockdown of the COVID 19 pandemic. These three models make up roughly 50% of Suzuki's total sales for 2020. Congratulations. The Mitsubishi Expander and the Pajero win back to back awards at the 2020 to 2021 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. The Expander was the van slash MPV of the year, and the Pajero was the best value for money large SUV slash crossover. Congratulations. And last night, Cherry Philippines launched the premium all new Tigo 7 Pro compact crossover. And it's got a lot of high end features for subcompact, for a compact crossover price. And you've got things like leather seats and upholstery, power adjustable front seats, biggest in class 10.25-inch touchscreen, 6-speaker infotainment system with Bluetooth, mirror link, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, USB connectivity, and a touch panel control for the aircon. No knobs, no buttons. It's also equipped with a smart key that allows you to start the engine remotely, switch on the aircon, open the tailgate and the windows, all at the touch of a button. It also has, for those of you whose digital device or your phone supports it, wireless charging. So all you got to do is place your phone on the panel and it'll start charging without needing to plug it in. It's powered by a 1.5-liter turbocharged dual overhead camshaft Euro 5 compliant 4-cylinder engine that puts out 145 horsepower with 210 newton meters of torque between 1,750 and 4,000 RPMs. Then this is mated to a virtual 9-speed CVT or continuously variable transmission. Now I've got a whole lot of safety features that you also find on a lot of higher end vehicles like ABS, electronic brake force distribution, electronic stability program, electronic brake assist, traction control, hill assist control, hill descent control, ISOFIX child seat tethers, and it also has a brake override system. Now, if you happen to step on the brake and the accelerator at the same time, it will cut off the accelerator and prioritize the brakes, and also has an emergency signal system where it will flash your hazard lights if you suddenly slam on the brakes in the event of an emergency. Now, the best thing about this is Cherry's got something to prove, and they want to let you know that they are putting themselves behind their product by offering you a 10-year or 1 million kilometer engine warranty, 5-year or 50,000 kilometer general vehicle warranty, and 3-year preventive, 3-year free PMS or preventive maintenance service, and free 3-year roadside assistance. The Cherry Tiggo 7 Pro priced at 1.198 million. And if you like, you can check out their Facebook page. Just search for Cherry Auto Philippines and head over to Instagram at Cherry Auto Philippines. And there you go. That's our industry news for now. We are going to get into some of our products at our petshop.ph. And before we get into that, let me just dry. My throat's gone dry. Hang on. All right. So, all these petshop_ph on Shopee, petshop.ph on Lazada, and at Clipper stores. Now, we've got 4 Clipper stores. One at Alabang Festival Mall, one in Subic Harbor Point, one in Angeles City Marquee Mall, and in Marikina at Feliz. All right, so we've got some stuff here, some treats for your fur babies that you can take with you when you're out on the road, or if you're taking them for a long walk, or you're just going to be away from home. Well, we've got some food in, what do you call these? Retort packs. Yeah, so we've got some Whiskas for your kittens. This one's tuna. And these Whiskas packs, I'm sure your cat will love, and only cost $34.75. These pedigree packs for your puppies or for your dogs are only $34.75 also. These are handy, will fit in your pocket, in your backpack, and if you're out with your dog or your cat and you're far from home, it's easy to open and of course easily disposed. Check that out at petshop.ph. We've also got Pet One brand cat cuisine or dry cat food. Um, this is also great for your cat, and some really great features about this. It's preserved with vitamin E, promotes healthy immune system, and contains omega 3 and 6. This 1.4 kilogram bag still doesn't have a price, but there's a lot here, and I'm sure for your cat it'll last more than a week. Well, depending on how takaw your cat is, all right? So again, this is available at petshop.ph. Also for your dog, we've got this Smart Heart brand dog food, and it's roast beef flavor. It actually looks good enough to eat if you see the photo right there. Anyway, your dog's going to be really happy with this. This is 299.75, and it's a 1.5 kilogram bag. It's got a lot of food. Now, they recommend these for small breeds. So if you've got a small dog, this will probably last you a little over a week. And it has some really great benefits for your dog, like it'll enhance brain function, healthy heart, healthy skin and coat, help its immune system, help its digestive system, give it strong bones and teeth, and will reduce dental plaque. So you might want to look into this for your small breed of dogs. Again, it's the Smart Heart dry dog food. Moving on, something for those of you who prefer kittens or are cat people. Well, you can check this out. Of course, this is a well-known brand, Whiskas. And this one is ocean fish flavor. Now, this also has a lot of benefits for your cat, and it's only $284.75. $284.75 for a 1.2 kilogram bag. And some of the benefits for your pets: got vitamin A and taurine for healthy eyesight, 23 vitamins and minerals for a lively and energetic cat, omega-6 and zinc for healthy coat. What else do we have here? 41 essential nutrients, complete balanced nutrition, and enriched with calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D for healthy bones and teeth. So there you go. I think your cat, I mean, if you look at what it looks like, I'm sure your cat won't be able to resist this and will probably like it. So there you go. It's, well, I guess it's for kittens because it's got a kitten there. But, you know, all cats like Whiskas anyway. Again, it's available at petshop.ph. You can find them on Shopee, petshop_ph, on Lazada, petshop.ph, and in stores, in our Clipper stores, mind you, Festival Mall in Alabang, Harbor Point in Subic, Marquee Mall in Angeles, and Feliz in Marikina. Here's another one, but this time it's for your dog. It's Vitality brand. And this 3 kilogram bag, this is from Australia, is 500 or roughly 500. It's $499.75. And it's great dry lamb and beef, dry dog food for your fur baby. And it's got some great benefits like concentrated protein from lamb and beef. It's got quality carbohydrates and fats, easily digested. It's got calcium and phosphorus and vitamins and minerals that your dog needs. And it's got Omega Magic. Now, that's a special thing they've come up with. Balanced blend of omega-6, omega-3 essential oils from flaxseed, sunflower, canola, and high-grade fish oils for a shiny coat and a healthy skin. And this is perfect for your dog. Who wouldn't want this for their dog? You love your dog. And there you go. So, of course, you can find a lot more other products for your fur baby over at petshop.ph. Do check them out. You can go to the mall, Festival Mall in Alabang, Harbor Point in Subic, Marquee Mall in Angeles City, or Feliz in Marikina for the Clipper shop, or shop online and just have it delivered to you. Go to petshop.ph on Lazada, petshop_ph on Shopee or in Shopee, and have a look at all the products online at petshop.ph. All right, so there you go. And before we take a quick break, I'd like to remind you to join our community. And the community is called Car Club Philippines Facebook group. And this group will give you an update on the road about pasaway na drivers, people who might need a rescue, or maybe you need a rescue, or maybe you can give a rescue. Well, the best thing about it is it's got 195,000 members. And if you ever need any information about the road or information about anything at all, you can probably find the answer in Car Club Philippines. And I'm sure there's somebody there to help you out. Now, if you need help, you can ask for it, or if somebody needs it and you're part of the club, you can give it too. So there you go. Car Club Philippines Facebook group. Join it. It's a great community. We'll be right back with more after this.
Welcome back, Bladers. With the average price of gas continually increasing, many motorists have been feeling the pressure to look for ways to improve their fuel economy. Putting some attention towards basic auto care can lead to more mileage per liter and, in turn, more savings. Welcome to our daily drive. If you are not subscribed yet, you are missing out. Today, we will be talking about the 5 easy steps to better gas mileage. Number 1. Check tire pressure. Keep tires properly inflated, and you may improve your gas mileage by up to 3%. Number 2. Use the right motor oil. By using the right motor oil, you may improve gas mileage by 1 to 2% by using the grade of motor oil recommended by the manufacturer. Number 3. Replace clogged air filters. Replacing clogged air filters on older vehicles can improve fuel economy and will improve performance and acceleration on all vehicles. Number 4. Check engine performance. Regularly have your engine performance checked by your trusted mechanic to ensure that your engines are performing at its best. Keep your engine running efficiently may improve gas mileage by an average of 4%. Number 5. Keep the top of the battery clean. Dirt becomes a conductor can drain battery power. Further, as corrosion accumulates on battery terminals, it becomes an insulator, inhibiting current flow. Proactive vehicle maintenance is a motorist's best money-saving tip. Routine car care not only helps save on fuel costs, but it helps identify small issues so they can be serviced before they become bigger, which may lead to more costly repair. We publish a new episode every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, so that you don't miss out on any of our new releases. For more car care and maintenance tips, visit www.blade.ph. It's Blade, it's better.
All right, so there you go. That was a great video, and it pretty much talks about economical driving and how to save fuel. So one of the important things that they touched on, I saw, was tire pressure, and they always recommend for you to use the correct tire pressure that's recommended. Well, you know, if you open the door, there's especially if you're still using your stock tires, there's a little panel there that shows you the tire size and the recommended tire pressure. And if you use the recommended tire pressure, it means you've got the right amount of air and you've got the right amount of rolling resistance, just so that your car hindi siya mahirapan pag gulong from a stop. Now, here's a little secret, but you shouldn't do it all the time. You can actually overinflate your tires by a few PSI, maybe 1 or 2 PSI over recommended, just so that it makes it, just gives you that much more ease when you roll from a dead stop. And you'll notice that your fuel economy will improve by a little bit. But you also have to, use your gas pedal sparingly. I'm not saying don't step on your gas pedal. Syempre hindi ka abante nun. But, you have a good tire pressure, or a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 PSI more than recommended, so that you have less rolling resistance. That's one way to save fuel. Number 2, you set your air conditioning on a good temperature. Don't set it too cold, so that the compressor doesn't kick in all the time trying to keep you cool or cold. Set it to perhaps, I don't know, I like my temperature set at around 22, 23, which is about fine. Some of you might be better with 24. As long as it's set at a good temperature where hindi naman siya mainit sa loob ng kotse, pero comfortable ka, that will help you save fuel. Moving on. Make sure that your fuel filter also, this is just for me, is changed, lalo na for cars na hindi na ginagawa sa, hindi nyo na pinapamaintain sa casa, and you're doing your maintenance yourself, then maybe you have a look at your owner's manual and see kung gaano katagal kailangan bago palitan yung fuel filter. That will also help because that's in line with how your fuel gets to your engine. Okay? Now, moving on. Make sure you also follow your car's maintenance schedule even outside of warranty. If it's every 5,000 kilometers, even if it's every 10,000 kilometers, make sure you use the specified oil and you do your specified service intervals. Now, there will be some schools of thought na sasabihin sa inyo, gagamit ba ako ng fully synthetic or gagamit ba ako ng mineral oil? Well, if you're going to use mineral oil, you always change your what do you call it? Your oil at the specified interval. But there are some synthetic oils that will ask you or that will tell you na, hey, pwede pala kayo mag-extend ng maintenance interval nyo from 5,000 to 10,000 or more. That's up to you. But the good thing about synthetic oils naman kasi is when you're using that, it's prone to, you can use it more than, mas malakas yung anti-wear properties niya. So, kung medyo bugbog kung medyo bugbog kayo sa paggamit ng kotse, then most probably mas maganda yung synthetic na oil because it doesn't break down as quickly as mineral oil. So that's one of the things you should consider if you want to have better fuel economy. Also, if you want to have better fuel economy, you have to change the way you drive. Now, tayo, pag natuto tayo magmaneho, a lot of the time we just put our foot on the pedal and we just go. But there are times when you can probably coast or bibitaw kayo sa gas, gugulong naman yung kotse, lalo na pag downhill or straight or if you've built up enough speed. Every time na bumitaw kayo sa gas pedal, nakakatipid kayo ng konting fuel. And if you get into the habit of allowing your car to roll or coast, you will be saving more fuel as you go along. Also, avoid nyo yung mabilis na arangkada. From a dead stop, hindi naman kayo kumakarera, pwede kayo dahan-dahan lang yung acceleration. Now, there are some cars na may echo button para pag apak nyo sa gas, medyo ini-stifle niya or pinipigilan niya yung pag-arangkada para makatipid ng fuel. So, if you have a car that has an echo button, use it. Malaki yung matitipid nyo. Pero, marirealize nyo din na pag ginagamit nyo yon, yung arangkada ng kotse, medyo mahihirapan siya at saka yung aircon, hindi masyadong ganong kalamig. Kasi it will change the settings and parameters to make sure that you are saving fuel. Now, a lot of newer cars now also have an eco coaching light. And the eco coaching light means pag umilaw siya, nasa parameters ka na matipid ang pagmamaneho. So, gamitin niyo yung eco coaching light. Try to keep it on for as long as you can because it means that you are actually saving fuel when your eco coaching light is on. Nakakatipid ka ng fuel. So, every little bit helps pag nagtitipid. At pag naging second nature na sa'yo yung pagmaneho ng economical, ma-realize nyo na, uy, nakatipid ako ng fuel. I don't have to gas up once a week or every 7 days. You probably find na makaka-save ka ng 1 day or half a day's fuel. So these are the little things that will that you'll notice when you start to change the way you drive. And there you go. So that's our fuel economy. A little bit about fuel economy. And of course, any amount that you can save on fuel is always additional fuel you can gas up with later on in the future or save for a rainy day. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more. We've got some great accessories coming up after this.
Blade Radio Live would like to thank the following sponsors. Dub Project, Hero Motorcycle Accessories, Micromagic Premium Car Care, Sparco Racing Accessories. Pioneer. Transcend. Bosch. Pertua. Type S. If you like the programs at Blade Radio, please support our sponsors. And now, let's get back to our regular program.
All right, hey, we're back. And this time we're going to have a look at some accessories. But before we do, I'd like to tell you Bladers to check out our social media portals on Facebook, YouTube, Lazada, and Shopee. Just look for Blade Auto Center and we'll see you there. And we're going to have a look at a lot of cool accessories that are available at all Blade branches. And you can also check them out at Lazada, Shopee, and the Facebook page of Blade, which is blade.ph. So let's start things off with something that's really uso these days. You've probably seen a lot of these, especially for those of you who ride Grab or taxis, vehicle fans. And this is really handy para lalo na sa mga medyo maluma-lumang vehicle. I'm not saying old cars, but diba sometimes you've got a car where the aircon is only in the front, tapos it's like got maybe a third row or a big second row na minsan hindi inaabutan ng aircon. Well, you get yourself one of these, and it's gonna help cool the people in the back, and it only costs what, $749.75. And it's got a suction cup, and it works on 12 volts. So this is a 6-inch vehicle fan. Let's see if we can open this and see what's inside. There you go. All right. So ganda, diba? And it's got a ball mount, so you can angle it in such a way that you can probably mount it on your window or somewhere smooth, and make sure that the angle is perfect for you. And I do believe this has a speed control. No, it's just got an on-off switch. But hey, it's pretty cool. Again, this is the Dub Project 6-inch vehicle fan, and it's available at Blade Auto Center. All branches, you can get it online. That's really handy kasi lalo na pag summer and it gets really hot and your car's not tinted, then either you can get tint or you can get one of those. And ideal siya because it just helps push the air to the back. All right. This is one of those really handy accessories na better that you have it and not need it than kailanganin mo and you don't have it. Sometimes di mo alam, makakasagasa ka ng pako or may paglalaroan yung valve ng gulong mo, or just let's say you haven't used your car for a while, especially since the pandemic. Sometimes the air will leak out of your tires or your tires will soften. So it's always good to have air compressor, and this is one from our friends over at Dub Project, and it can inflate up to 250 psi. And I don't need to open this because there's a picture outside. And you can inflate your tires to the correct tire pressure, and it also has a tire gauge, so you know exactly what the tire pressure is, and it's 12 volts, so it just plugs into your lighter socket, and it's got a really, really long cord, so it should reach all your wheels and get you up and running on the road if you need to. Syempre, sayang naman, you think your car is good to go, and then pagsakay mo ng kotse, malambot yung gulong or flat. And one of the more disappointing things is pag pumunta ka ng gasolinahan at akala mo meron silang compressor or their inflators are working and it's non-functional, and that just adds to your stress. So if you have one of these in your car, less stress for you, because you've always got a source of air for your tires. And this only costs $449.75. Oh, here's another good one. Let me just grab a drink first. Okay. So this naman is a power bank for your car and your phone too, I guess. It's a Sparco Corsa, multi-function power bank. And this is a power bank that can jumpstart your car. And of course, for those of you who might have parents that came from the old days where automatics weren't too common, they'll always say, always keep jumper cable in your car. Kasi minsan di mo alam, pag humina yung battery mo, hindi ka makaka-start. And you cannot start, people can't help you if you don't have a jumper cable. Now, ito naman, for those of you who prefer to have this can also charge your digital devices and definitely start up your car. It's got 15,000 milliamperes of power. It can start a diesel engine, 3.5 liter diesel engine. And what's this? 6,000 cc gasoline engine. All right, so I'm sure it can do all of that. It can also supply power to your cooler box, your cell phone, your laptop. It can, yun, hanggang V6 daw. V6 engine can crank that. And a snowmobile. Okay. But there you go. This is one of those handy things. It is a little bit pricey, but it's handy because once you have it, you'll always know that you'll be able to start your car. And it's priced at 6,999, and it's available at blade.ph. All right. So do check this out. It's a little bit expensive, but hey, you know what? At least you'll be able to charge your gadgets too while you're at it. Moving on. So we were talking about jumper cables. Now, I remember when my mom got her first car and it was an automatic, my dad told my mom when I was a kid, always have a jumper cable handy. Bakit? Kasi ang automatic, hindi mo pwede i-push start, not like a stick shift or a manual transmission car. So this is always handy. But you know what? Doesn't matter if you have an automatic or a manual, if you have a jumper cable, you'll be able to find someone who can start your car for you by jumping the electricity from his battery to yours. Or maybe you'll come up on someone who might need help, and if you have this, you can help them out. Good karma, right? Jumper cables from Blade. And this is 5 meters long, which is good. Can handle 800 amps, and it costs 2,999. All right, so that's 3,000 bucks almost for peace of mind. If ever you're out on the road by yourself, just in case maybe you borrowed a car or you're in a rental, hindi ka sure, carry jumper cables just to make sure that you can always start your car. Moving right along, we've got ourselves a wireless charger. Now, for a lot of you who have mobile phones, they've got this cool thing that allows you to wirelessly charge. So it just means that you put your phone on a surface that is a wireless charger and it will charge your phone. Not as fast as cable charging, but if it's just sitting there, it's already charging. Now, there are some cool ways to go about this at home, but Verbatim has this device that allows you to charge your car wirelessly, charge your phone wirelessly in your car, and it'll suction cup onto most surfaces or clamp onto your vents. And the great thing about it is you don't have to plug in into your phone. But this does mean you have to plug in to a USB or a charging socket. And it's a fast charger. It's 15 watts for Android maximum and 7.5 watts maximum charging output for iPhone. And this particular one. Now, there are a lot of brands that have this, but Verbatim is actually one of the better brands. It's 1,899 pesos. And the cool thing about it is, so habang nagcha-charge yung phone mo, you can run Waze or Spotify, and you can pull the phone out of the cradle and use it without having to worry about cords. And then when you put the phone back, you'll be back to charging, and it's charging your phone while you're using it for navigation. So again, this one is available at blade.ph for 1,899. So check it out, all right? 15-watt fast charger for Android, 7.5 watts for iPhone. Ooh, this is heavy. Now, for those of you who want to up your audio game, who like music, and you find that your stock car audio might not offer you all the low end that you want, but you don't want to invest or eat up your trunk space with a huge box and a subwoofer. Pioneer, our friends at Pioneer have come up with a really ingenious solution. And this is, well, they call this an underseat subwoofer, or, well, you don't have to put it under your seat, actually. It's a subwoofer that's low profile, but will give you all the low end that you need. And this is the model number is WX130DA, and it's powered by a digital Class D amplifier that puts out roughly 160 watts PMPO or peak music output. Um, this is plug and play basically. You just install it in your car, hook it up, but it's also got its own controls. So you can adjust the amount of bass that you want, pwede timplahin, from inside the car without you having to, go in and out. Kasi yung old style, lalagay mo sa trunk yung subwoofer and all the adjustments are there because there's nowhere to put them inside. But this one will allow you to adjust your bass independently of your car audio system. All right. So this is pretty cool. And it costs what? 10,999. And of course, if you get it here at Blade, you'll get installation for free, right? Yeah, free installation. There you go. So it's an active subwoofer, and this will give you the perfect low end you'll need if you're an audiophile. You don't have to be an audiophile. Bass just makes all music sound better. And the best thing about installing a sub is all your music sounds like you're hearing it for the first time. Now, of course, if you get one of these, I suggest maybe the next thing you get a pair of tweeters for your front end, so that you've got your good crisp highs and you've got your lows na hindi sumasayad. So there you go. So this is the Pioneer self-contained subwoofer, and it's available at blade.ph, and it's 10,999 all in with installation. Cool. All right. So there you go. So let's talk about ways to take care of your car. But before we do, I'd like to remind you to add yourself to Car Club Philippines Facebook group. It's a great community of car aficionados, people who like cars and like being on the road because, hey, you know what? You're never alone if you're part of Car Club Philippines. Let me get a drink first. Why are you never alone? Even if you're by yourself in your car, as long as you have internet and you ever need help, then you can always ask people who are online and part of Car Club Philippines for assistance wherever you are. Maybe you need a jump start. Maybe something happened. Maybe, you're looking for someplace cool to eat. Car Club Philippines is there for you. Now, if there's somebody who needs the same assistance or maybe something else, all you have to do is go to Car Club Philippines and ask for help. Cool beans, right? Anyway, so there you go. Car Club Philippines Facebook group. Okay, so car maintenance tips. Again, I can't stress enough that you should follow your car manual's intervals. If it says 5,000 kilometers, 5,000 kilometers. It really depends on the brand of the car or the kind of car. And then you defer to the lubricant that you're using. So if your 5,000 kilometers is for, what do you call it? For mineral oil, and synthetic says you can double that, then you can confidently double that. Or if you happen to be putting a lot of wear and tear on your car, you stick to the original 5,000, knowing that the synthetic motor oil will protect your engine. And that's always a great thing. So do that. And then make sure that your tire pressure is always at the right PSI, just so that your tire wear is good. Once in a while, maybe once every year, or when you change tires, check your alignment or check for play. If you're stopped but your steering wheel has play, you might want to have your steering mechanism looked at. You might have some loose tire rod ends, or the rack and pinion might be loose. So have that checked at your dealership, or if you don't have your car serviced at a dealership, pa-check nyo sa suki yung what do you call it? Suking mechanico, or wherever you have your car repaired. So there's always make sure that everything is tight. So your steering shouldn't have much play. There's an allowable amount of steering, they say, maybe a quarter of an inch play. Pero if you're going straight and your steering wheel does that and nothing happens, ibig sabihin may problema yung steering nyo. That's one thing. All right. Also, another thing, a lot of us overlook our hubs or our wheel bearings because it's something that we really don't check. Pero para sa inyo na nakatira sa lugar na laging binabaha at nakalubog lagpas kalahati yung gulong nyo sa tubig, siguro maybe once a year, have your wheel bearings checked. And malalaman nyo kung may problema na yung wheel bearing nyo is pag may naririnig kayong hugong or sound. If you hear a sound na constant, whether or not mabilis yung takbo nyo or mabagal, na humming coming from the floor, posibleng worn na yung wheel bearings nyo. And mabilis lang naman palitan yun eh. It's a very quick process. Tire bearings are actually very important, but also one of the more affordable parts. Medyo matagal lang. It takes a while to change because they really have to get your hub out of your axle to replace that. But once that's replaced and repacked with grease, you'll find na wala na yung noise, and you won't have any problems. Because I had a problem with my hub bearings before, or my wheel bearings, where natuyo yung grease and nasira siya. So I had to get a replacement, and it was really painful. Tinirik ako ng kotse ko sa EDSA. So now, kung madalas ka mag dumaan sa baha, always make sure that your wheel bearings are greased or you replace them as per your owner's manual. Now, if your owner's manual doesn't have it, you can check the internet. There's always some information on the internet that will tell you na, kailangan mo na palitan after this much. Okay, so the next thing, and I think one of the more important things aside from the wheel bearing, is your timing belt. Your car manual should tell you, or the person who sold you your car will tell you, timing belt yan or timing chain. Ngayon, kung timing chain yan, which is the chain that goes around the camshaft and the crankshaft and keeps everything working and reciprocating at the right time, pag timing chain yan, hindi mo kailangan i-grease, hindi mo kailangan problemahin. Well, you might need to. It's usually dipping in oil in a pan in the sump. Pero pag timing belt, I remember some cars may require you to change your timing belt every 60,000 kilometers or 80,000 kilometers. Kasi pag naputol yan, mag-out of sync yung mga components, and there's a possibility that your valve might slam into your piston, and so on and so forth. Mga ganong klaseng catastrophic destruction ang pwede mangyari pag nasira yung timing belt mo. Yan ang advantage ng timing chain. Ang timing chain is one of those things that rarely breaks down unless matuyuan ka din ng langis. But if you always maintain your car properly, your timing chain won't fail you. But the timing belt is quieter. But if you neglect it and it fails, overall, kung swerte ka. Otherwise, you might need to change your engine. So there you go. That's the timing belt or timing chain. Make sure you know about that. Lalo na for those of you who have older cars or bumili kayo ng second-hand car, always ask the owner kung kailan sila nagpalit ng timing chain or pina-service, if ever yung baka sinervice yung timing belt. So that's always something important. Then your oil seals sa crankshaft and camshaft, kasi dun din nanggagaling ang mga tagas or mga leaks. All right, so anyway, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Big Bang. Doon daw nag-umpisa ang lahat sa isang pagsabog. Ako, si Janus Paraiso. At dito nagtatapos ang storya ko.
Black 2, Lot 6. Ako si Jill De La Rosa. Paano ako napunta dito? Toolbox! Ibabalik mo yung toolbox ng tatay ko o ibabalik mo yung toolbox ng tatay ko?
Toolbox? Bakit ba pinagbibintangan na? Ako makakawala lang din yung suitcase ko. Mga kanina lang. Sa nanay ko pa yun. Andiyan lang siya, oh. Baka we share the same magnanakaw?
Hindi ako pa kung sino yun.
Yun yung plano. Except yung last part.
Bawal ano.
Bawal.
Focus.
Focus.
All right, do check out Good Times, Bad Times. Oh, Good Times Bad on Blade Auto Center's YouTube channel for free. And it stars Hasta Cabral, Jal Galan, directed by Ara Baldonado. All you got to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel and you can watch any of the stuff we upload. Now, make sure you click on the bell icon so you get notifications whenever we upload something new. All right, so that pretty much does it for me. I'd like to remind you that we do have daily shows. And on Mondays, you've got Isang Pangarap with Senpai Kazu. Love every Tuesday with Blade Muto. Mr. Right every Wednesday for Blade Stories. Taking over will be Ira Panganiban next Thursday and onwards for our daily drive. So keep him some company. Blade Boom every Friday with Jack Logan. What's Up Bladers on Saturday with Aiki. And Blade Radio on Saturday with Rapi Du. All right? So you guys have a great day ahead. I've had a great time, and maybe I'll see you around again soon. Always remember to be nice. If you can't, be quiet. My name is Neil from Mellow 94.7. If you wish, you can follow me on Instagram at Neil on Radio. Remember, keep it here at the country's largest car accessories chain store, Blade Auto Center. Have a great day ahead. Bye.
Hey there guys, Saber here. Welcome back to Blade Radio. Here we're always pushing the pedal when it comes to bringing you the best mix of driving music and high quality, value for money car products and services.
You got Edge right here too, and you are absolutely right, Saber. It's all here under one roof. And what's more, our friendly and attentive staff is always on hand to give you expert advice on the latest car products available.
Of course, Blade offers top industry brands like Sparco, 3M, Dub, Meguiar's, Pioneer, Mothers, Garment, and many more, all of course at a very reasonable price.
We hope you enjoy your visit here at Blade Auto Center. Meanwhile, let's get right back to the music. Keep it here and always remember, if it's Blade, it's better. Shout out to all of you out there. This is DJ Edge of Blade Radio, coming straight to your speakers for the ultimate listening experience.
Hello to all the listeners, DJ Saber here. As always, we've got only the best mix of driving music and the widest collection of car accessories and car care services under one roof for you.
That is absolutely right, Saber. So, go ahead, look around, browse through the aisles, and talk to our friendly staff. You'll surely find what you're looking for here at Blade Auto Center.
Meanwhile, let's get right back to the music.
Only here on Blade Radio.
This is Blade Radio. Blade Radio. You're listening to Blade Radio. Blade Radio. You're listening to Blade Radio. Blade Radio. This is Blade Radio.